Hello again. It is not wisdom to compare your life with the life of another person. It is not to your advantage that you compare your marriage with the marriage of another person. Neither it is to your advantage that you compare how it is going on in your life with how it is going on with another person. Your success is not the success of another person, nor another person's success, your own success. So do not compare your academic qualifications or results. These things are outside of you. So do not compare what you have achieved in life with what another person has achieved. Because if you engage in that comparison, will you also compare when the person dies to your life? When the person has an accident, will you also compare? No two persons has equal or the same dispositions in life. So there is no basis for comparison between you and another person. So the success of another person, maybe he has built a house and you're looking down on yourself. If you look down on yourself, you are looking down on God. If you are looking down on what you have achieved so far because of the success of another person, you are looking down on God. Do not look down on God. Don't do that. Don't look down on your God because there is God in you. You are living the life that God has inscribed, has implanted, has dictated, has written in the inside of you, in your genome. Do not compare your marriage. Do not compare the age of your marriage with the age of marriage of the other one. Do not compare even how life is in your life or how life is going on in somebody else's life and how it is going on with you. Your father, your parents, your grandparents are not the same as the other person's parents. So avoid comparison. Comparison is a situation where you are assessing your success or your progression in relation to another person's life, another person's progression. It is a situation where you are measuring what you have achieved, what you have gained, what you have lost with what somebody else has gained or lost, or with another person's life. That is comparison. Another person is not you. You are not another person. You are you. And another person is another person. So there is no basis for comparison. Do not measure yourself with another person. Paul says in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse number 12, that we do not dare class ourselves with those who commend themselves, nor compare ourselves with those who commend themselves. For they, comparing themselves among themselves, are not wise. So it is foolishness for you to begin to compare your life and the life of another person, or begin to compare your success in relation to the success of another person. The very moment you begin to be dragged out of yourself into the world of comparison, when you allow yourself to move out of the peace within you, leaving it behind and going outside of yourself to look for objects of comparison or successes of comparison or ideas of comparison. The Bible says in the book of Revelation of Jesus Christ, chapter 21, verse number 8, that outside there are cowards, they are unbelievers, meaning you don't believe in yourself. Outside there are murderers. Outside there are thieves, robbers, all manner of horrible people. And outside there is burning, there is fire, there is brimstone that is burning eternally. What does it mean? It means that you have been dragged out into hell. Hell means depression. Hell means bitterness. Hell means jealousy. sadness, sorrow, frustration, disappointment, anger, fear, self-rejection, malice, hatred, all manner of evil. That is outside. It is outside there that the Bible is telling you in the book of First Peter, chapter 5, verses 8 and 9. First Peter chapter 5, verses 8 and 9, that be sober, be vigilant, that you will not be dragged out of your peace. You will not be dragged out of yourself to go out there to compare. Be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary, which is that object, that is which idea, that is which notion that is trying to bring you out, is your adversary. Adversary means Satan. Your adversary, the devil, is walking to and fro, looking for whom to devour, meaning is looking for who to pull out of the peace that is in the inside of you, the peace that is within you. So your adversary is looking for an opportunity to bring you out and deal with you. Therefore, resist him and be steadfast in the faith. Fight the fight of faith. Work yourself. Find out how to find joy within you. When you do this, you will be in peace. The gospel of Christ is about peace. The gospel of Christ is that you might have life and have this life more abundantly. It is not when you die that you have this life. The life he's talking about is the life right here. Therefore, maintain your peace. Be within the sphere that God has permitted you, or God has created you, or God has allowed you by his providence. Maintain it. Do not stretch out your neck into that which is not in you. Do not, the Greek word there is origomai, meaning giraffing, stretching out your neck to see outside of yourself. Be within that mark. Be without your niche. Be without your sphere. Be within the circle that God has created you. Do not lose your vitality, because comparison drains your vitality. Comparison saps you of your vigor to live and to be functional effectively. Comparison drains you, murders you, and drags you out and gives you to Satan, which is your adversary. Comparison drags you out to murder. Comparison is the reason why the politicians murder one another. Comparison is the reason why people destroy other people's farm. The comparison is the reason why a lot of things, immoralities, go on in our society unabated. It is comparison. When your mama tells you, or your girlfriend tells you, or your partner tells you, look at that man over there. They've gotten this apartment, they've gotten this house, they've gotten the other one. Look at that pusher man over there. He's a pusher man, he's flying kites, private jets. Look at that man over there. He's using a Maserati, he's using Bugatti, he's wearing not even necklace, he's wearing chains on his neck. These comparisons do not help anyone. Rather, it drags you into hell. Avoid hell by all means. The gospel of Christ is that you might live in peace. Not only that, but that you may have life. In the book of John chapter 10, verse number 10, the thief comes. Who is this thief? This thief is the adversary. This thief is any man, any idea that wants to pull you out of your peace, for you to look outside of yourself and engage in comparison. That is that thief. The thief comes to steal, to kill, and if it has the chance, to destroy. But the knowledge of Christ, the knowledge of the gospel that we preach, is that you may have life and have this life of God more abundantly.